Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Abyssal Chronicle. My name is Trick. I am a very sleepy goblin, and I am being joined today by two of my best friends, Ian and Eric.
Hello.
Eric's already lost the plot. We're like 30 seconds in.
Yeah, it's actually funny because you said that at exactly 30 seconds.
Are we?
Yeah, you legit at 30 seconds.
Hell yeah. Well,
Now, granted, when this actually airs, it won't actually be at the exact 30-second mark because of the bit I had to cut off on the first bit. So,
yeah. What do you mean? This is our first recording. What do you mean?
well, no, I mean,
we totally wouldn't botch the first one.
No,
ever.
I totally wouldn't call us the wrong title.
I'm meaning like the bit I have to cut off in the
Punished.
the little bit that I have to cut off from
Yeah.
the fucking thing.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we're still on the first recording, guys. Come on, we're getting older, man. It's
First
look.
recording. It's not time for that yet.
No, we're ready.
Soon.
We are here for this.
Ugh. So, how have you two been? Anything new and exciting in your lives?
Stress.
Yeah.
Same. I feel that one in my soul.
Yo, ain't it fucking great?
It's the best.
But the ball is a moving there, Ian. The ball is a move.
Yes, it is. Things are in motion.
Slowly but surely.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we gotta have that call tonight too.
Yes.
We'll see how things go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, things are good. Just days are counting down until I move.
Yeah. You're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Like a month and a half.
Yeah,
Roughly.
about give or take.
Yeah. I bet you're excited for that.
I mean, new adventure.
Yeah, that's true.
I got nothing else really. Nothing else has happened since last week.
Nothing else, damn.
I mean, I go to work. I work. I come home. I sit on my ass and play games. I go to bed.
Yo, same. We have the same life, apparently.
Just different time frames. Because by the
Yeah.
time
Would you
I'm
say
getting...
he's like me for real?
Damn.
Yeah.
He's just like me, for real.
For real.
I gonna fucking cut my hand off for saying that shit. My God.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna jump off a bridge at some point for that one.
We're getting...
Not really. We don't condone that.
We're not condoning that shit, Jesus.
We will, however, potentially find it funny.
Yeah, dark humor and all that.
Yes.
So, nothing else new or exciting? No updates or anything like that?
I mean,
Yeah, no, not really, Chief.
Ian's been
Ah,
playing the
oh.
shit out of Neo 3. I've been in Fallout 4. That's about it. So that's on my end.
I've been streaming the shit out of Neo 3. So, I mean, there's that. But if you know me, it's to be expected.
It happens.
I think Neo 3 is my game of the year right now.
So what's our topic, Trick?
Well, our topic is the Eldritch, which has a lot of stuff. As you know, Eldritch more or less is defined as the unknown. Like, it's not just cosmic horror, like talking about Yog-Sothoth or Pastor. It can also be things like John Carpenter's The Thing, or like
I would even argue Stormins.
yeah, or like it could even be like tech horror, like the uprise of AI, things that we don't completely understand, like how would an AI become sentient like that? That falls under Eldritch almost, or I would put it under that umbrella.
You
As long as it's something slightly incomprehensible and potentially spooky, it do count.
You know, it's funny you're
Exactly.
talking about tech-related horrors, and I have 2 separate fields I'm going into when it comes to my turn. I'll kind of, I would love to go in depth on a lot of these, but I won't.
You
But I
can
have
go
2 books.
in depth as much as you want.
You don't want that. We will be here all night.
Oh boy.
We
Oh
will be
boy.
here all fucking night if I do that. But so
Fair.
last episode, at the end of last episode, Trick kind of mentioned the whole thing with obviously the topic for this week. We are discussing the Eldritch. Now, this is a field I don't have a lot of stake in because I know Ian is an Eldritch abomination in and of himself. I was waiting for
I neither confirm or deny this.
For the 14 years I've known him, yes. And Trick is Gabo.
I am the archivist from the abyss, so.
So my stake in the whole Eldritch talk isn't exactly the greatest, but Trick brought up a very fun fact that I'm going into 2 of my favorite of the Warhammer factions relating to pseudo Eldritch. One definitely that I think Ian will actually really enjoy. The other one I personally enjoy because it's fucking cool, if you know me.
Honestly, I'm intrigued. Let's start with you then.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Wait, why are we starting with me? We don't want this.
Yes, we do.
It's the host. She said, where she say
Yeah.
go. It's the rules.
Okay, so
It
I
do
will.
be.
All right, so I'll. All right. So the powers that be have decided I go first.
You got this, dude.
So I will let you guys decide which faction I'll go into first. We have the Necron Empire or the Tau Empire.
But what do you
I
think?
will be sending pictures of the specific ones that I will be discussing.
I mean, I know where my brain's automatically thinking he should talk about.
I think I know where I'm leaning too.
All right, which one?
Necron?
Yeah.
All right,
That's what you were thinking too?
I was hoping you would say that because the
I mean,
Necrons
fair enough.
are.
It's me who we talking about.
Yeah.
Because the Necrons are arguably some of the coolest goddamn things ever.
They're also some of the spookiest enemies in, like, all of media, I would say.
Oh, they are capable of some very terrifying shit.
Oh, yeah.
Just need to adjust. There we go. There we go. All right. So, oh boy.
Now, here's the question, before we get into it too deep. Are you going to be also putting these pictures up on the,
On the screen?
Yeah.
So that's the unfortunate bit is that I can't really. I mean, I could.
Fair.
However, I will make a. How about this? For in the description of this, when obviously it goes live, I will put the related pictures to the ones I'm talking about in the description, so that way it's easy to see. Like, okay, these are the ones I'm discussing.
Okay. Yeah,
Just so that
should
way,
work.
because obviously you guys are gonna get the pictures,
Well, yeah.
because you guys need to see this shit. Okay, I can minimize this and it's not gonna fuck anything up, right? I hope so. We're gonna find out. I
What,
hope.
OBS?
Yeah.
You should be able to minimize OBS and have it still recording.
Okay, good. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, where do I start with the Necrons? So there's a lot that I could delve into with it. For the sake of time, for a lack of better words, the Necrons are a species of seemingly immortal android warriors. They want to expand, they want to destroy, they can basically turn you into goop without really fucking thinking about it. There was an entire war relating to them that was known as the War in Heaven, where they basically kind of, where they used to be flesh and blood beings known as the Necrontyr, and they kind of, decided to fight the old ones and got their asses completely kicked.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will be discussing, obviously, now, the Necrons, the interesting thing is that Necrons have dynasties, similar to that of, like Chinese and Japanese dynasties.
Okay.
So, I've got a few of them on. I've got a few of them pulled up here. Perfect. This is actually the very first one, known as Sazrak the Silent King. I'm going to be sending the image. Hopefully, it just appears as the actual image and not just the link. But we'll see what
It
happens.
should.
It was all like you get no photo, only link.
Only link.
Okay. Well, I guess it's only going to do.
Yeah.
It's just a link. So you'll have to open those up, obviously, to see them.
I
Damn.
will under time.
That's a big boy.
Yes. So that is Sazrak the Silent King. Big boy. Very big boy. Very big thing that he decides to ride around upon. He's a very big boy. We also have Imhotep the Stormlord. Another personal favorite of mine. Oh, now it actually showed up as the actual picture.
Yeah, that one did.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me try to repost the first one.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that. That was weird.
So I could.
Links can get a little silly at times.
And they can.
I already fucking shit. Okay, hold on. I'm a professional, guys. Let me tell you. There we go.
We're professionals.
Says no one ever. All right, there, Ian. There
you go.
That's the Silent King.
Valid.
That is a spooky boy. I love
Spooky
it.
boy. A lot of their vehicles and everything are kind of similar to that, where they hover around and do a whole bunch of stuff. There's also the Satek Dynasty, Mefrit Dynasty, the Neprek Dynasty. There's a lot of dynasties. That's the main gist of it here. I'll show you guys this one because this is essentially Ian in a nutshell. This is known as the Satan Shard of the Nightbringer. And I already know
That's
Ian.
a name.
And I already know Ian's going to
That is
fucking
quite a
love
name.
that.
Oh,
Hi. How did you find that photo of me?
You get gagged.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
That's, that's what you want to call it, I guess? Question mark?
I know that he's doing like a war cry, but it looks like he's just got a surprised face.
Oh.
He's trying not to fall
Exactly
over.
that. He's trying not to fall over.
No, he's doing the G.I. Joe thing where he's like screaming to harmonize with him.
Oh shit, you right.
Yeah,
you right.
You right. Let's see. There is also we have their Psychomancers, which are very interesting. I know Ian absolutely if you were to get into Warhammer, I could see you doing this as Necrons being your army. I could see it because the
I
aesthetic
can see it.
fits you.
Teehee.
So that is their Psychomancers.
I can see it.
I know you said Psychomancer, but my brain at one point literally just replaced it with Psychomantis.
Yes, I see you like playing Castlevania.
You like to play? Oh, so you like to play 40K, do you?
I do. Here's also their Chronomancers.
They're Chronomancers?
Oh yeah. I'm saving one particular character for last because this character is arguably one of the coolest fucking things ever, but he's also referred to as one of the most terrifying in terms of the Necrons.
Okay.
I'll save him for last though. We also have, I love this as a unit because they're so fucking cool looking. We have the Hexmark Destroyers. It's just Ian.
That's just Ian. Ian just woke up in that picture.
I woke up and chose violence.
I'm pretty sure I've seen him make that exact same face.
Oh damn. With
Mandy
the 7 eyes and everything?
Mandy,
I
confirm
mean, we
or
don't
deny?
talk about it. We don't talk about it. That's all. It's just redacted.
Now, do you blink all of those at the same time, or is it like one at a time, like a wave?
I mean, I could answer that, but
I don't
unfortunately,
like
I would
the
have to
thought of that.
bury you in a place where no one would find out.
It depends
Fair.
on his mood.
True.
Fair.
So, Ian,
So
you
it's one at a time. got
so,
it.
Ian, you like spiders?
You know that I do. I find them adorable.
How would you like the Canoptic spider?
Oh, baby, he's just a little guy.
That's Actually, really cool looking.
That I like. Honestly, that
It looks like a spider rider.
kind of. So
it reminds me of like Tachigoma. Honestly, I love it.
Well, yeah, a little bit. So I mentioned earlier that we had Satan Shard of the Nightbringer. Here is Satan Shard of the Void Dragon. I fucking love him.
Damn.
I can only imagine how expensive that boy is.
Oh yeah, that model would have to be so expensive.
Now, this is where my dive into this is going to get a little bit more interesting. This is okay.
Yeah,
so
it's a lot of pictures, but I mean, we are looking at a very cool looking faction too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The other faction I have, being the Tau Empire, is it's the one I started with before I decided to go Blood Angel. But I'll get to that later. Obviously, I'll wait my turn for the Tau. But this boy right here, this boy, him. This boy. This fucking somewhat unassuming Necron here.
Yeah, he don't look like much.
That is Trazyn the Infinite. He is your archivist. He literally has a prism that has a fight that is never ending in it. Space Marine, I think it was Chaos Marines, basically barged in to try to steal an artifact. He captured that entire moment every single time. There's actually an animation on it. It's super cool. If I find it, I'll send it to you, because it's fucking awesome. But he literally just walks in and just captures the whole moment and just puts it on a pedestal somewhere.
Damn.
By the way, I think it was the Chaos Marines that went in there. They're still alive, just replaying that moment infinitely. They can never
that would get
escape.
so boring after a while.
Well, here's the thing: is that they don't realize that they're reliving it. They all die to immediately be reborn to do it again. It is an endless cycle that they don't know is happening.
So the Valhalla principle.
So it's the Groundhog Day.
Except for Bill Murray,
Bill
Murray just never figured it out.
So Valhalla, basically, where like every Nordic man gets to like eat, fight, and like fuck forever, and they're all in for it.
Except for these guys aren't really into it, because it's the whole thing. I'll have to send the animation. So I'll read this passage on Trazyn from the book, because I'm holding the Necron Codex in my hand. So Trazyn the Infinite is the archivist of the Solomon's Galleries. His duty is one of preservation. Amidst the war-torn surroundings of the galaxy in the wake of the Great Rift's opening, however, even such a seemingly noble pursuit requires subtlety, cunning, and no little flair for violence. Fortunately for the tomb world of Solomon's, Trazyn possesses both qualities in abundance. He goes into battle not to destroy, but to also collect, catalog, and preserve. With the legions of Solomon's at his command, his the way he his drive to acquire things shows no mercy. Those who stand between him and his prize, and yet evade his warriors, are struck down by blows from his empathic obliterator, which is the staff. A weapon that slays not only its immediate victim, but also those nearby of a like mind and purpose. So, hey, if I'm attacking you and my other people around me are deciding to attack you too, they're all gonna fucking die.
I mean, really, he just sounds like someone who's just very dedicated to his job.
He is very dedicated to his work.
He really putting that grind in.
Oh yeah, he is. Yet Trazyn would assert
there is no grind set, it's only the mindset.
Yet Trazyn would assert that such measures are necessary, even merciful. He holds his mission to be of paramount importance, and in the time it would take to explain himself to barbaric lesser beings, countless priceless treasures would be forever lost to the flames. The archivist has fallen foul of his own species on many occasions. Countless courts ban his presence, and many nobles seek his head for the theft of their treasures. Trazyn is not known as the Infinite for nothing, however. He is cunning enough to work through surrogate bodies, leaping into a new lackey should his currently inhabited form be destroyed. In this way, he is rarely kept from his duties for long, while his enemies are left howling in frustration at the devious archivist's latest impossible escape. Man literally just says, nah, I want your body, come here.
Damn.
Trazyn the Infinite. Fucking mortifying man.
Yeah. that is a good little peek into how or why they're so terrifying too.
Oh yeah. And now Necrons obviously are equipped with so many different
That's
things.
just a fraction of their power.
That's just one fucking Necron alone. That's like, no, I just want to go collect shit and do things. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
And it's like,
Everybody
I'm
hates
busy.
him for it. Because they're like, you stole our treasures. Were they really yours to begin with?
Well,
It's
yes,
the
because
British
I claimed
Empire.
them. It's like, I
Trezin.
found them, so therefore they're mine.
Trezin does not care.
Yeah, he's just the British Empire. He sees it, he wants it. It's his now.
Do they have a
It belongs to the
flag?
museum. I eat my...
Do they have a flag?
Well, it's his now.
Yeah, see this flag? It's now in my pocket. It's mine now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good though.
Oh, that is a fascinating character though for like one member of a faction. That's
Also, to put another little bit on this, everything he keeps that he doesn't want to like obviously move somewhere else, he has a museum of all this shit.
so he's literally the British Empire. I was joking.
I think I actually have a funny
Yeah,
fucking.
What
meme.
we've done is we put it in a museum. Call
dear
it the
Jesus.
Great Archivist Hire. It's good.
I think I have an actual
I love it.
meme relating to Trezin too. I'm gonna look for it if somebody else wants to take a quick gander. Actually, I found it. There you go. There you go. Just
I
Trezin
love that.
Just Trezin in a nutshell. See this? I'm stealing this.
Like, we did it. You did this. I did this.
Trezin's
And
like,
there's
"Ooh."
nothing you can do about it.
Yep, pretty much. So,
I love that.
oh yes. So, yeah. Any, yeah. So I'll get to the my good friends the Tau after a while because I want to have
Yeah.
let everybody else get a turn. I don't want to take over the whole thing.
No, you're fine.
So,
Yeah, no, we can do this as long as we need to. Because we got plenty to speak with.
oh, I found the actual full.
I've got like
Oh,
55
it's
topics I could go into, and I'm trying to
Oh,
narrow
absolutely.
it down to 2 or 3.
I mean, if you want me to go into it, I can. I don't really care.
That's up to you.
I mean,
Yeah, don't stop you.
okay. I also found the animation that I was talking about, and I have it downloaded. I'll send it at the end of I'll send it after the episode's done. All right.
Like, here, I'll give you a little bit of a focus topic here. What is it about the Necrons in general that makes them so terrifying?
What makes them so terrifying?
Yeah. What is it about the Necrons that makes them such a threat?
They seemingly can never die. When you kill one, it's a good chance, without permanently destroying its body, it can just hop to a new one and not care.
Oh.
They are. That's the reason why they're called the Immortal Army.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Now, of course, that is purely in a form of lore standpoint. I don't think they have the same capabilities in terms of like the actual tabletop gameplay itself. I also don't really fucking know.
Oh, that would be funny, though.
That'd be
It
terrifying.
would be a little funny. It
At
would
that
be.
point, why would anyone play anyone else?
Yeah, why would you want to play against the fucking Necrons anyway? They're gonna win.
They're just gonna overwhelm you.
Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, they are self-repairing things like this. They are soulless machines that just kind of just like, nope, we're taking over shit and we're destroying stuff. We want the galaxy back in under our control.
You owned this? Nah, we own this.
Like Trezin said, you see this? I'm stealing this.
And there's nothing they can do about it.
It's not a stream,
You
man.
see
You don't need that yet.
It's in my museum now.
So, okay. Well, I'll dip into the Tau real quick then, if you guys are okay.
Go for it.
Yeah,
All right. So the Tau.
the floor is yours.
The Tau Empire. These are a fascinating little bit, and I've done actually a little bit more research on these guys than I have on the Necrons. The Tau Empire, when the Imperium of Man was kind of just going around trying to, reclaim the universe, came across a small planet of seemingly what looked like fish-ish like people, blue skin, everything like that. But they didn't really see them as a threat. They were only in the Stone Age. So they said, we're just going to leave them. Jump cut a few millennia, and now the Tau are in space travel. And they are basically trying to not take over the universe, but trying to spread the will of what they call the greater good. They are not inevitable. I don't think they're inherently evil, but they have a whole field of different mech suits and things that they occupy. One of their big players is one of their commanders. If it'll fucking... Is it not doing it again?
It just did the link.
Yeah, motherfucker. Hold on. I will get this to work again. Copy. Paste.
Hopefully.
Boop.
Hopefully.
Okay,
A little
well,
bit of stuff. Now it's just a link again.
I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know how I got it to just appear as purely the picture, but you know. Can I just paste the image? Oh,
yeah,
shit,
probably.
I can't.
And I love you never thought to just do that.
Shut up. So we have this boy.
That's a big boy.
Clad in armor of red of I want to say a Cold Star battlesuit. This is Commander Farsight. He is aggressive, rebellious, and he is the master of the killing blow known as Montka. His crimson battlesuit, he is carving a bloody path into the enemies and basically leading his separatist cast of forces into wielding the enigmatic Dawnblade with such strength that no foe can stand against him. This man has, I think, 3 or 4 books about him alone.
Wow.
He's a big player in the Tau Empire. Now, the suits of armor themselves are piloted by the actual Tau member themselves. The armor is not inherently, alive in and of itself. So they are essentially Gundams.
I kind of love that.
We also then move to another one of their big players, who I want to say she's got a book or 2 about her as well. Once the picture decides to go. We have Commander Shadowsun.
Oh.
She is
That's a really nice coloration on that mech. I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's the actual color. That's the actual standard colors for her outfit.
Like it.
Oh yes. Commander Shadowsun is one of the head ones. There is one that I will not be talking about because I haven't done a lot of details on him. Commander Shadowsun is one of their big leaders, one of their epic heroes in terms of the faction itself. She literally she's merciless, cunning, ambushes her enemies, and then it just spearheads attacks from front, and every shot from her fusion blasters is just bringing about people dying all the time.
Damn.
Oh yeah, she kind of a threat. And then we have this man, Darkstrider.
Darkstrider?
Darkstrider is one of the sub commanders of their stealth and sabotage. Their stealth and sabotage division.
Oh, so he's a sneaky boy. Gotcha.
He's a sneaky boy. That's why he's not clad in big heavy mech armor like the rest of them would be. I mean, not all of them are obviously in big mech armor. There are a bunch of different types of warriors wearing suits of armor, kind of similar to, if you look at obviously Darkstrider, they have similar suits of armor like that. But nothing they're not all just big mechs.
Yeah.
As much as I would love that.
Well, I mean, big mechs like that would get expensive too.
Oh yeah, they're
welcome to the Gundam race.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why certain suits of theirs they only build one, and if it's too costly and everything, they will not build it again. They actually had, I kid you not, a planetary laser that could destroy an entire planet.
Oh.
But it was too costly and used too much resources to fire it one time. And they said, yeah, no, just scrap it. We're not building that again.
Yeah,
Death Star and then dismantled it.
Yep. Because
that makes sense.
yeah, they're like unlike the Imperium with the Exterminatus, where it's just like fucking nuke it. Which fun
Or
fact,
like, yo, look,
just
I
gonna
put,
press that button all the
I
time.
put a giant robot onto this church.
So here's a fun
No
fact,
kidding.
right? No, we put a church onto a giant robot, really. But that's the
We gave
Imperium.
this
Those
I
are
basically
Imperial
turned
knights.
I turned my local church into a Gundam.
Yeah, pretty much. Those are Imperial Titans.
I love how fucking ridiculous those things look.
Oh, dude, but they're so cool. Like, have you ever heard the whole thing with the hey, we're getting fired. Hey, delete that direction. All right, authorize deleting that entire direction. An Imperial Titan can do that.
Oh yeah, I've heard. That's why I was like, those things are silly, and I kind of low-key love them anyway.
I turned my church to a gun. That sounds like a shitty Mr. Beast video. It does! Oh my god, Trick, you're right, though.
I just realized now, looking at that is not wrong.
It just...
No, Trick, I just sawed my church in half!
Oh my god.
And fixed it with the power of flex tape.
Fix it with the power of the Imperium of Man!
Oh my god.
Oh, man. So, before we deviate further, I have two.
Yeah, before we completely devolve.
I have these. These are the Commander Battle Suits. Now, there's a difference between the two of them. Can you tell what the difference is?
One's got a Gatling gun, the other one looks like it has a launcher of some sort.
Yeah.
Close. The weapons, weapons are interchangeable. It is actually the backs. So the one on the left has the bigger wings, whereas the one on the right is more ground focused.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It is the difference between your regular Commander armor, which is the one on the right, and the Cold Star Battle Suit, which is the one on the left. The Cold Star suit actually is meant more for mobility, whereas the Enforcer is more for, holding the field. By the way, each one of these suits of armors has a certain type of code. So, for example, the Enforcer and the Cold Star are known as the XV86. Now, I'm trying to remember what the codes actually meant. I think it just means they're part of whatever part of their ballistic weaving is. I think I don't remember off the top of my head. It's there's a way about it. I don't remember fully, but I'm trying to see if the book says anything about it real fast.
What is your pleasure? The book.
The book. As I'm flipping through pages after page after page.
You must consult the tomes.
I am consulting the tomes. Oh well, it doesn't say anything. I don't have to look at the video again. So then we move to the next suit. I actually have one of these units. I have one Enforcer and one Cold Star suit. I actually have this next one too, which is it's one of my favorites.
That is a big ass gun.
That is the Broadside Battle Suit. And I'm trying to see where it is in the book.
Bro, big gun. Let's see what you do.
Here it is. It is the XV88 Broadside Battle Suit, and that gun is a railgun.
That's a rail. Oh,
correction. That's a rail rifle.
Oh boy, I love that.
Yeah, it's the description here for the Broadside Battlesuit is that Broadside Battlesuit teams annihilate everything that falls beneath their sights. Each battlesuit is an indomitable slab of high-tech armor. With their iconic heavy rail rifles and long-range weaponry, they can make short work of even the toughest enemy targets.
Nice.
I mean, you have a railgun. Nothing's gonna stop you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
You're right. I love the Broadside Battlesuit. I want this next unit I'm going to show. I wish I had this unit because I love how it looks, but it's not my favorite one. This, I'm trying to see if there's an actual designation code for it. There usually is. Okay, there is a designation code, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. That's fine. we have the Ghost Keel.
The Ghost Keel.
That's
when you want to kill ghosts.
Yes,
When you want to kill the ghost.
when you want to kill the ghosts.
I love that.
You want to
I
kill them.
love that. All I can think is Ahmed.
By the way, thank you, right? By the way, each one of these suits has one of the little blue people in it.
That
Now-
checks out, yeah. That checks
Because,
out.
again,
These
they're
are all
just-
piloted.
Yeah, they're all piloted. Then we get to my second favorite of the armors. It's not my number one favorite, but I wish I had this one too. Try to see if there's a destination. There, obviously, all these have destination codes. I don't know what this one is. This one is the Riptide Battlesuit.
I remember that one from Titanfall.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Big boy, big shield, big gun. That's all you really need.
Big boy on a big day.
And then we get to my
Yeah.
favorite of the armors. I love this thing with a deep, burning passion because it is one of the coolest damn things ever. Because it can only be brought in with their largest gunship known as the Manta, which, by the way, an actual Manta gunship for the actual model is like $3,000.
Jesus Christ, are you kidding?
No.
$3,000
I
for
wish
a
I-
oh my
Oh,
god.
but it's not like a model of this size. It's actually a huge ship. It's massive.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense then.
Like, yeah, it's a pretty large like unit. Like Warhammer actually had them on like the website and everything, but I have not been able to find them since. But
I would imagine that was like a limited run type thing.
right. So this ballistic suit is like these vast ballistic suits are ponderous by Tau standards, even born into battle beneath Manta gunships. Yet even a single such walking gun tower is equal to the mightiest fortress, anchoring the Tau lines when their crews unleash apocalyptic firestorms with the potential to eradicate entire armies of foes. Trick and Ian, I introduced you to my favorite unit because I love how much this thing is, the KV-128 Storm Surge. Look at this!
That's a big boy.
Dad is a big boy looking to have a big day.
That thing requires 2 pilots.
I love how small the head is.
Oh yeah,
Is very dinky and tiny.
dinky tiny little head, but big gun.
That is.
It's like I'm expecting a tiny voice to come in and go, "Hello, I can help you." He kills you instantly.
And then just immediately
bye.
annihilates you with all of those rockets, the entire ion cannon on its shoulder.
Like that is the thing that
God.
looks like it would just say "uwu" to me, and I would accept it.
And then
Be the
just
last thing.
deletes everything behind you.
It deletes you, the guy behind you, the guy 6 houses down from you.
Notices your nation, uwu.
Oh, Jesus.
Notices your army. Whoop.
Oh, what's this bang?
Oh my god.
Did I get it?
Oh my god, I hate how accurate that is, but it's so true.
He's gonna miss shooting you. It's gonna go and hit the neighbor's dog.
The neighbor's
Just
dog
like the
won't
founding
fucking
fathers intended.
Behold, democracy!
Tally ho, gents.
I'm so glad you understand what I'm going for.
The neighbors. Oh, bugger.
I own a musket for home defense since that's what the founding fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my home. What the devil?
Such a good video.
I
It's
used
a
the
classic.
cannon mounted at the top of my stairs full of grape shot. I draw my pistol and fire, but I miss entirely because it's smooth bore and it nails the neighbor's dog.
Oh my god, that is a classic video, though.
Fucking incredible
Oh,
fucking just
fuck.
copy pasta meme. I love it, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
One
that's
of the
so
best.
good.
Just as the founding fathers
Just as the founding
intended.
fathers intended. If that's what they intended, I ain't really gonna say anything.
I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it.
Like, yeah,
They're
like,
like,
what am I
if
gonna
that's
say?
what they intended, honestly, well, I can't be mad.
I can't be mad. I'm gonna die from grape shot out of a cannon.
I might be the neighbor's dog. I don't know.
Some days you feel like the guy getting hit by the grape shot. Other days you feel like the neighbor's dog.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus, I love that meme though.
That's a
Oh,
good one.
so good.
A little bit derailed there, but
that's
yeah,
okay.
that's kind of the vibe that it gives.
It does, because he's a big boy. Now there's
He's a big
also
boy on a big day having a good time.
now there are with the Tau Empire other forms of like caste and everything. Because the big mech suits are one thing. There are also their more feral warriors known as the Kroot. And they are basically like spear wielding warriors. Very
Behold, they are Groot.
They are Kroot.
They are Kroot.
They are Kroot.
Fruit.
It's true.
Oh my god.
But that's my TED talk on the Tau and the Necrons.
Absolutely fascinating.
Warhammer gets so interesting, dude.
Warhammer has so much to
There's
it.
so
it's
much
just
lore
insane.
and everything to it.
Yeah.
Like, I know
It's
Ian,
absolutely fascinating.
it is. Ian, I know you're a lore nerd, but it's like, man, you'd be diving for a fucking while.
Like, I believe someone described it to me, like, if I wanted to get into the lore of 40K, I would literally have to get, like, a college degree. I might as well be, like, working my way to a college degree, effectively. Like, that is how comprehensible the lore is.
It entirely depends on where you start.
Well, you know me, good sir.
This is true.
He's gonna begin at the beginning.
Yep.
Which is basically, I might as well be working on, like, a degree then, in, like, 40Kology.
I mean, I could be there.
Yeah. It does reach that point, doesn't it?
Again, that's what I've been told.
From what I've understood of it, it does, and it's ever expanding and everything. I'll actually deviate for one split second, because I know we're talking about the Eldritch and everything. There is one particular character I want to bring up, and it's still whether it is heads or tails if he is actually canon or not.
I would consider that to be Eldritch then, pseudo. Or partly.
So, there's this space marine that goes by the name of Malum Cato. Malum Cato is a scary motherfucker. He has his own game about him.
Does he?
He does. If you've ever heard of the game, Warhammer 40k, Bolt Gun.
Oh, that's... Okay.
Cato.
I've been meaning to actually play Bolt Gun.
I have played up through the first act. It's Doom, essentially. Cato is the Warhammer 40k version of the Doom guy. And here's the thing. He has single-handedly killed a Greater Demon of Nurgle, a Lord of Change, multiple Chaos Marines, and I'm fairly certain a Demon Prince. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But this man did it all with a bolter and a chainsword and said, nah, fuck you, you're mine.
It's like, nah, I'd kill.
Like, there's a literal meme of Lieutenant Titus from Space Marine and Space Marine 2 holding Cato on a fucking leash, going, don't make me release him. I will. Because he fucking will. And the reason why it is so thought upon as to why it's kind of like up in the air whether he is canon or not is due to the fact that he does reference at the time, still lieutenant. No, at the time he was lieutenant, now he's captain. But he mentions Titus in Bolt Gun, so it's rumored to believe that he was actually a member of that. So, yeah. That's my tirade. Yeah. Enjoy. I need to sit down.
That is...
I need to chill. I
you need a breather.
breathe.
You need a breather.
Ian, take over. It's your turn.
Damn. Yeah, Ian, you're up.
Ah, cool, delightful. Where in my lovely long ass drawer do I want to poke around and pick?
You do that.
No,
I'm merely muting myself just so that way I can breathe for a minute.
Fair.
You know what? Actually, I actually know what I am going to choose. I'm gonna go a slightly different direction. Still Eldritch, more kind of closer to Lovecraftian lyrics, but not quite. I am going to go with the fun triumvirate from Eternal Darkness.
Okay.
Yes. Our three lovely elder gods there of the meeting of power, Chaturga, our being of knowledge and wisdom, Ulioth, and of course, the being of absolute madness and chaos, Zelatath. I love her. She's a fucking adorable treat. Mad as a fucking hatter. The greatest thing about these three, all have their own specific designs to fuck with like Earth, but also each other. So imagine you have like warring gods who are all effectively stuck in a like three-way tie because there's no way you can kill by effectively saying, well, I can't kill this person I can kill because the other person is gonna fuck me up from behind and they win, and I can't have that.
Yeah.
So you have like constant like schemes and pawns and proxies and all sorts of other crazy ass shit that happens all the way throughout like human history, effectively. Like here is a they turn a Roman general into like a lich who existed throughout history to the point where they like poison and kill like Charlemagne, effectively.
Damn.
Yeah. That's just one of their many schemes.
Damn.
And of course, I can't really talk about these three without referring to a secret bonus fourth god, actually.
Yeah.
Known as, basically known only as Mantarok. He is kind of supposedly known as like the stronger, like a greater old one of these, but is kind of a dead but still alive god hidden within Earth itself. Like bits of his flesh and essence are still kind of everywhere around. Those who are touched by Mantarok are usually like still unknowingly like serving some like unknown purpose that none kind of understand. Like the three vaguely are aware of Mantarok, but mostly just assume that he's dead. So who gives an actual shit about him? But still better to keep whatever remains like dead and sealed away before it could potentially fuck over any plans.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is like one. Actually, let me see if I can. I'll try to see if I can find a few of these boys so I can.
Oh,
I can just sit.
Go for it.
Yeah. Can I get my lovely lads? And I love what I of these three is like as you look at them, they all are like a part of like, oh yeah, no, you guys clearly are some incomprehensible horror from fuck knows where, because you don't make, because you can clearly tell there is something old about them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, definitely not right.
Definitely unable to be understood as well, because like
able to be understood, or at least you can't Actually, the ironic thing is, one of these three you could probably comprehend the most because he's kind of a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Which would actually be Chaturga, who is the being who's kind of more about strength and power, but doesn't really think, so he's kind of a bumbling fucking moron. So the first person I've introduced, that is basically the Eldritch being of madness and chaos, Zelatath.
Zelda.
Yeah, Zelatath. Next comes basically the thing that can overcome her illusions wackiness because, well, who needs trickery when you can just hit something with a big-ass stick? Here's Chaturga of Power. Basically a gigantic space lobster for
Space lobster. I love
is
that.
basically a gigantic-ass space lobster. And of course, the final of our triumvirate, the being of, like, wisdom who uses their mind to outwit strength, Ulioth. who is basically a gigantic space jellyfish,
Yeah,
who,
looks like
as much as smart in his mind that he is, will still fall to like traps and illusions and tricks of like Zeltas madness. And here is actually something that's fun, and something I actually appreciate of like how Eternal Darkness does this. You kind of actually choose which of those three from the start kind of becomes like the main antagonist.
nice.
And by proxy of that, like they unknowingly pitch you to work with one of the like their opposing three. So like, and more importantly, they keep two people. While they keep Mantrock on your mind, the third, the remaining third of that triumvirate is left in the fucking background. And you never hear from them. So it kind of becomes an unintentional game of no matter what you're doing, one of those three is winning that war by just doing fucking nothing and waiting it out.
Damn. That could be really a fascinating game then.
Oh, it actually is. Like, it is a game that like revolutionized like sanity effects to the point where there is a actual like there's an actual effect that literally tricks you into believing like your TV literally like fucking cut itself off or died and crashed.
Oh,
Since
this is
the
the
more you
game that
put
like
yourself-
does like meta stuff to your like TV and shit.
Yeah, it did that by literally
Okay.
showing like how much you were interacting with like things beyond your comprehension, and how it's dwindling your very like your very sanity and understand and well-being effectively.
Damn.
This is a game that came out in like the GameCube era as well.
Yeah. This was what, 2003-ish?
Something along those lines. Something around that time, I want to say.
2002. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
And
a
very
cool
well.
game then. Yeah.
Yeah, very high, very well regarded and respected amongst like horror fans. Honestly,
I've been meaning to play it. I just don't have any way to actually play it because I don't have a GameCube anymore.
I mean, don't hear this from him, but I mean, I hear there are some ways you could potentially do it.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
But I wouldn't know anything about that.
No, not at all.
No, not at all. That would be potentially illegal, and we're not about that.
No,
No.
definitely not.
But yeah, no, like if you are able to, it's worth doing. If not for like the insane like world building and time bending lore of like, oh, here is like watching someone from like the Persian Empire like getting notes from like a random French boy like in Charlemagne's time without understanding how that even connects is wild.
Yeah,
because like it also does something that you almost rarely experience with Eldritch horror by effectively going through so many centuries of history. You can just shuffle events around as you need be and make the timeline feel confusing and sparse because Eldritch beings don't give a shit about the concept of time because they exist outside of that.
Yeah. They're not really affected by it.
No, they're not.
They're the deciding factor in what time actually is.
It's like time and like reality in the world doesn't matter to them because everything ends up bending around to like whatever they decide. Not even decide, just by them existing causes like reality to just bend and break around them.
I mean, speaking of that, like there's a classic Lovecraftian monster called Azathoth, I believe is his name.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Azathoth
the blind
is like
idiot god, the dreaming lord.
Like the grand idiot god himself, who like if he wakes up, all of reality is just gone.
exactly.
Because everything is just a dream in his like idiotic brain, effectively.
He is just the end. Like him, we are his dream. Is like what makes that one so scary. If he wakes up, we're just gone instantly.
Yep. And then you get like fucking chaos gremlins like Nyarlathotep who are like, "Hey, my uncle's sleeping, and him waking up would like cause the end of the world. It'd be fucking funny if I woke him up now, wouldn't it?"
Yeah, right. No kidding. Good thing he's never succeeded.
Man, he keeps fucking trying. Give him props for that.
Oh yeah. He definitely
I'm gonna keep
keeps
finding
trying.
people to do that shit for me because I think it's funny.
Like, the Eldritch is just such a wide, expanding topic. Like, it can cover literally everything to some extent.
Yeah. And I think one of the greatest like running themes of the Eldritch I enjoy is when you put humanity in the middle of the crisis of the Eldritch, because effectively humanity does not matter. Like, these incomprehensible beings of like great power do not give a solitary shit about who you are, because you're nothing. Because effectively you're like not. It's not even like you're just an ant to them. Like, no, you're less than an ant, because an ant at least like could merit some warrant of notice to pay attention to. You don't even get that half the time.
Like, the only like one of the old gods that's ever really talked about directly interacting with humans is Cthulhu, and that's because there is a cult just obsessed with worshiping and summoning him, so he has to pay attention to them because they are offering him things that he wants.
And even then, the only other person I would think of again to that is again Nyarlathotep, who is constantly fucking around with humanity, basically.
Yeah,
like
but
that
that's
is
more
like
to,
one of the
see
funny,
what kind of
like to him like a fucking Sunday afternoon for him, because he
Yeah.
finds that shit hilarious.
He's kind of just finding a way to end the entire race, though.
Like ending the
his own
entire
way.
race, like trying to destroy unbend reality, waking up his uncle, or in some case, just having a fucking laugh, really.
Yeah.
Because he finds us like basically an amusing plaything to mess with.
Yeah, we're like the little green army men to him, basically.
Yeah, basically.
We're just toys.
Yeah.
Which is a terrifying thought, because, you know, humanity is, at this point, very well advanced and all that, and there's things out there beyond our comprehension in this universe that we could never hope to even start to understand. Things that see us not even an afterthought.
Not only that, but like would see us and call us like, "Oh, look at those things. They don't even understand exactly. They think they understand everything. How fucking adorable." If we even warrant that amount of attention from them.
We don't.
Which I think is probably one of the greater other consequences of Eldritch horror is how humans like typically dealing with such like grand revelations of things beyond our control that are either way greater than our comprehension, is that kind of breaks people fundamentally. Like, they just cannot cope, and so some part of their brain just completely shuts down, more or less.
Talking about exactly that, I'm just gonna point at my favorite boy, the King in Yellow. I fucking love Hastur.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought it.
Hastur is a fantastic story.
Hastur is like my Eldritch goat.
Yeah.
My glorious team.
Possibly one of the best known. I would say Cthulhu is the best known because everybody knows the name Cthulhu. Everybody knows the name The Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
But the King in Yellow, I think, is a much better written story.
Not only that, I think Hastur is honestly way more fucking insidious by nature.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's because of how much he doesn't have to try.
He doesn't have to try, and like, if he does end up interacting with humans, it is actively seeking destruction.
Oh yeah. But like, again, the reason why I was like, he doesn't have to try, all he has to do is just put his sign somewhere and lets everything do the work for him.
Yeah.
As people obsess over the sign, the yellow sign, the color of yellow, things of like, it just begins to, like, everything else just kind of falls into place when people start having like having dreams like Carcosa, or like, have you heard of this play ever? Like, you heard of this play that you may have never heard of, and you start quoting things from a play that you never thought of, and it begins this like domino effect that starts tumbling on itself, and he just gets to enjoy the free entertainment.
It's just absolute insanity and insidiousness, and it's just insanely fascinating to me. And I would love to find a copy of The King in Yellow. I know it doesn't exist. I would love to find like a copy of the play.
I found an entire online copy of the entire anthology of The King in Yellow.
Ooh.
If I can find my tab, I'll send it to you immediately again.
Yeah, please do.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're getting into classic Lovecraftian Eldritch horror now.
Which is funny because he's not even like Haster isn't even like a Lovecraft's creation. He just was eventually accepted into it just because of how like everyone kind of fell in love with Haster effectively.
The fact that he fits in so well into it, it's like he feels like he was actually created by Lovecraft.
And when you think about it, like the fact that he was able to just like get himself accepted into there, that's the most fucking Hastor thing you could do effectively.
Yeah. It's like he's always been there. It's like he belonged.
Yeah. And by the time we all realized he should have always been there, like, he already won. Because he got everyone to just, like, he just naturally set himself in there like a mold. We just accepted it.
Like, it's just... There's so much to Lovecraft. There's so many different... Like, obviously there's Lovecraft, there's other Eldritch stuff that he didn't write, like The King in Yellow. There are also, like we said, games that were inspired, like Eternal Darkness, or things that aren't directly inspired, but are heavily definitely fall into it, like the Necrons and the Tau.
Oh, there's actually one there's one we could mention that we're both intentionally dancing around and ignoring. That is very heavily influenced by these very same themes and cosmic scale.
Yeah?
Bloodborne.
Oh, absolutely, Bloodborne. Literally, the DLC, the Old Hunters, is 100% confirmed to be inspired by the Shadow over Innsmouth. Or at least the fishing hamlet is.
Yeah. Like, it's very like Innsmouth-esque, effectively.
It is, and it's just beautiful. I actually, after I played the DLC, I went and read that book, because The Shadow over Innsmouth is a fantastic story. There's also, like, The Sinking City is also inspired by Shadow over Innsmouth. I mean, I say inspired, it literally takes place in Innsmouth during The Shadow over Innsmouth.
Yeah.
I didn't really play the rest of that game because I was getting serious screen tear on console, which was weird. But I would love to go and play that again.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's also movies, like I mentioned at the beginning, The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. It is an alien parasite thing that like takes over and just completely deforms things once it decides that it's time to hunt. And it's, if you haven't seen that movie, go watch it. Specifically John Carpenter's The Thing from like 1982.
Because honestly, the effects are so good, and the body horror implications of how the thing just kind of takes just the bare understanding of like a person's like flesh and just decides to kind of rewrite it and go like, yeah, no, I could do it. Yeah, I can make a body.
Exactly. Also, yeah, I nailed it. 1982.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself for that one.
For me to further link with that, I can link our lovely friend The Thing with something else that is just as equally insidious and horrifying in terms of its cosmic scope and the body horror it inflicts upon those that once could be considered human, which honestly is which honestly, that's another Lovecraft thing I enjoy here. A Eldritch horror thing I love hearing, which is that used to be a human.
Yeah, that used to be a human is one of the scariest things.
It's the most haunting and grim thing you can ever hear something being described.
I'm gonna point again to Shadow over Innsmouth. The people were turning into fishmen.
Granted, that was more like creepy fish sex shit, basically, but you know.
Yeah. But it is that whole they used to be human thing.
Oh, yeah. And
It's horrifying in the best way.
oh, yeah. And to kind of go to like my thing analogy to where I was going to compare it to is our lovely friends from Dead Space, the Necromorphs, and more specifically, the Brethren Moon and the fucking the markers that do all that horrible shit to people. For
How
what?
did we miss on Dead Space? Oh, Dead Space we could go into that for forever. There's so much.
Don't get me started on Dead Space.
Because honestly, Dead Space is very much cosmic horror.
It is.
It is absolutely cosmic horror. It is, like, I would say that is de facto cosmic horror.
Quite literally in the fact that it is all taking place in space.
Yeah.
In space where everyone can hear you scream and no one.
Yeah. No one can hear you scream because everyone's dead.
And those who aren't are not forever.
No. Man, that... Oh, Dead Space is so good, though.
It really is, honestly.
If you get a chance, Trick, play the remake.
I've been meaning to.
You fucking need to. It's so good.
I have been meaning to. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Like, I loved Dead Space 1, don't get me wrong. Like, the original one. But actually giving Isaac a proper voice and everything in the remake really adds
giving
to
him
the
a
depth.
Personality.
Yeah, it adds to the depth. Now, do I prefer Dead Space 2 over Dead Space 1? Still, yeah, I do. But it's still so good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to point to another one that Eric and I have experienced together and had a rather bad experience with it because the game fucked us.
We're talking about Lords of the Fjords of the
Lords of the Fallen is classic Eldritch horror.
Good old Fjords of the Lawn Chair.
Falling into that, like... I think it was called the Umbral, is just like... It's a world that nobody truly understands because it's like a world between the living and the dead.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
And from what I have seen, it is a genuine nightmare. It's like basically a nightmare dimension.
It is.
It is. It's essentially cold hell. It's a cold hell that is in the same reality or the same like overarching universe of the actual world. It's also a really cool way to do like Dark Souls because like you die and you still have a chance. But sometimes you have to be in the Umbral.
Where if you die in
and
the
like
Umbral,
being in the
dead.
Umbral for too long, you get cited by the old gods. There is actually two of the endings are directly tied to old gods. You have I can't think of his name. It's Adir is his name. He is the god of fire, the god of hell, the god of evil. And then you have I can't remember what her name was. It was like the Pale Mother or something. She is tied to the true ending of the game, which is called the Umbral ending. Putrid Mother. And she is literally just an old god. Like, she is eldritch as fuck. She is a tentacle ball of evil and eyes and... It's
something that blurs
some crazy shit.
Something that kind of blurs the line of like what should be like normal that it ends up terrifying.
Exactly. It's just horrific in the best way. And then we also have like the Hollow Men, which is what the guys with no faces are called. Those are just the souls of like those who have been lost in the Umbral and became just eldritch abominations in and of themselves. Another one that I'm going to point to that also has the Hollow Men in it directly is Hell Is Us. Hell Is Us is a fantastic game that I need to go back and play more of. It's another Souls-like that does some really interesting things because it also has like an investigation mechanic into it where you're like trying to solve these mysteries that are happening in the world, trying to help people. And it also takes place in a modern era.
Ooh, that's actually kind of
It's
interesting.
fascinating.
Does sound fascinating.
Another one that we've been kind of skipping around, even though it's like all mythology, the yokai from the Neo series, even though it's like tied directly to Japanese folklore, that is considered Eldritch because it's not fully understood.
I think honestly one of my favorite examples of just like the wrong kind of like what shows like the wrongness of Neo 2 or of Neo's like, oh, here is incomprehensible like beings of like pure mythology that are now messing and actively showing up that probably should not have is from like one of the DLCs from Neo 2 where you basically are fighting like a series of gods infesting the corpse of Izanami.
The lightning gods of Yomi? Is that what you're
Yeah.
thinking of? Yeah,
That's
that
exactly-
is a spooky one.
And again, it shows
man.
off like the sheer wrongs of like, oh, this should not have been.
Yeah, because like even if you do have the dagger of Sahayamaru, like that you still are messing with things that a mortal should not mess with, even if you are half yokai. Even if you are using a dagger that literally gives you immortality, you are messing with literal gods.
Like, here is the literal goddess
do.
of like a goddess of death, and effectively the first eight gods that kind of were birthed from her literal body while she was trapped in Yomi.
Like it's just fascinating and terrifying in the best way.
Absolutely.
And that's why I love like all Souls games. I would point to being like anything Souls, like directly made by FromSoft, or anything Souls-esque, like Neo or anything like that, right? I would say all of that could very easily be considered to be Eldritch. Not quite Lovecraftian, but definitely Eldritch-esque, because like it is immortality. You are typically fighting also the undead in the Souls games, which the undead, nobody knows how that would work. That falls into Eldritch. Nobody understands how that could possibly happen.
Or in like even the example with like their most recent example of Elden Ring actually is involving like outer gods from like a general literal like cosmic horrific things that embody like just shared concepts, effectively trying to just alter and like mess around, like warp the world around based on what they think is like, yeah, no, this is what I think the world should be like. I'm going to choose someone who will make the world so they can remake the world in my pure image, while showing how potentially fundamentally wrong it is to have a world that is only that one base concept alone.
Yeah. The DLC for Elden Ring actually just legitimately takes place in the mind of an outer god in Mikula. Like, it takes place in, like, a dead god's memories, basically. It's horrifying to think about. It's so fascinating. And
even then, like, some of the things you find in that DLC is like I don't think I have been disturbed in a good while more than I was when I heard the thing, Toron is running away and does not want to be called.
I'm going to point to one more game that I think we can all agree with. Go. What were you going to say? Sorry?
I was going to say, just being able to enter a land that was like, has gone silent and is effectively corrupted by only frenzy alone. Genuinely, I think the most tense I've been in a video game in a long time for what felt so viscerally wrong.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Absolutely. Oh, man. I'm going to point to one more game.
All right.
For this. I don't think, or I think personally that it falls under it. I want to know what you two think of this.
All right.
Spec Ops: The Line.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
I would say
Would you consider it Eldritch?
no, but I would definitely consider it psychological horror. Like
Yes,
horror.
psychological. Yes,
It falls into
Eldritch.
psychological, and like he doesn't know what's going. That is a good game though.
That
if you
is.
haven't played it, oh,
I love
it is
the
a horrifying game. I'll just say the white phosphorus part. Oh man, that was fucked up.
Real grim shit.
But no, I would consider that to be like pseudo Eldritch because like from the point of view of the character you're playing, you don't understand what's happening.
Well, that's
like,
why I would
you
say
don't
like,
understand that you have completely lost it.
which I would say it's less Eldritch in that case, and again more of the psychological thing because effectively the main character is his own unreliable narrator. Effectively,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's
and it's
a fair
only
point.
once you finally get all the pieces is like when the actual true terror of like, oh, you have never been the hero, you have actually been the monster this entire time. And where I think psychological horror tends to work at its best is when when the twist comes and you finally see all the pieces that laid out before, and it paints a much more horrifying picture like along the way because
Painting
of the
in
hints
shades of black, yeah.
things that you just ignored.
Yeah, painting in shades of black for his character. It's like, it's just, you realize you are the greatest evil in that game. And like going back and like seeing some of the things, like some of the flashbacks to seeing what he actually saw versus what he thinks he saw is
or even just re-listening to what your squad is saying.
Yeah, thinking about what they were actually saying to you is just terrifying.
Oh yeah, like
Yep.
that's what I was saying. Like that's where the horror really begins to me there, because that's when you realize like, oh no, we were never playing a good person.
Yeah,
And the signs were there, but we just ignored it.
It was willful ignorance at that point.
It was, and by the time it was finally too late, that's when the game was almost like saying like, oh, now you're growing a conscience after like all the war crimes you performed. No, my friend, you are not allowed to like simply like say you're a clean person now.
I got
It's
another
just go for it.
It's a classic. It recently got an upgrade. I don't know how many more of them are getting upgrades in terms of the line, but it's interesting. Silent Hill.
Ooh, yeah.
Silent Hill 2 specifically.
I would really love to see PT come back.
Right? It won't, sadly.
No, it won't, unfortunately, but like I would love to see that come back, just in its own way.
That happens, though.
Yeah. No, Silent Hill is a great one, though. Like, there's a lot to Silent Hill. A lot of stuff with Silent Hill that you can do.
There is. Well, again, I'm speaking Silent Hill 2 specifically.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2.
Psychological horror that is Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Which I will say, like, I can respect it, but I think honestly, the more overall parts of Silent Hill, once you like actually do like set more into like the Eldritch horror, when you like kind of include like the various like cults that are trying to bring about the end of the world through like the revival and creation of their various gods, effectively.
Yeah.
And just seeing like how that kind of madness does sort of invite people, like horrible people, to do all sorts of weird grisly things, and like how it ends up changing and like altering the very world around them for it.
Man. There's just so many things that we can go into with it.
There are.
You turn like
This could easily be another topic for a whole nother episode later on, too.
Oh, absolutely. This could be like, there's so many more things we can go into with this. This is like, I mean, the Abyssal Chronicle will cover so much of this.
Oh yeah,
We
We're gonna be
have
covering a lot.
so
of things.
many things we can cover.
Oh yeah,
And that's what makes it so grand.
it is.
Exactly.
That's why.
Look, we have to archive everything Eldritch. We're required to.
Well, we have to chronicle everything that is Abyssal.
Yeah.
It's in our nature.
Anyway.
Hey.
Look, it said the thing.
Oh, he did.
He said the title. He did it.
Oh,
He said the thing.
Somebody hit the Taco Bell bong.
No, Jesus.
he did the thing. Yay.
Don't actually.
I don't have that soundboard.
I don't either. That sounds like I do. I don't know. Either way.
Like, shit, we could just go on for forever.
We could,
We really did.
but should we?
I mean, do we want to? Because, like, I could say one more thing that could get us talking for forever. Do I?
I don't know.
I think I do. I think I do. Shadow of the Colossus is Eldritch.
It is.
The Colossi are created to hold back an old god.
You know, honestly, if you weren't going to talk about Dorman, I was.
I mean, Ian. You
Oh
did
no,
mention-
I'm not talking about Dorman. I'm talking about the Colossi themselves.
Oh, which is
They
fair,
are
but at the same
literally
time, like,
not understood. They are constructs. And Dorman himself, yeah, fascinating topic.
at the same time, like, you almost can't talk about them without like bringing Dorman up because of the fact of
Exactly.
like how closely tied they are.
I mean, they are literally prisons for shards of his soul.
Yes, and
Like-
especially like considering how much like Dorman himself is this like unknowing like black god that is seemingly just talked in hushed whispers because you're how terrified people are of even like remotely getting people to have the idea of maybe going to see him for a deal that might help them, even if it ultimately serves his purpose.
Yeah. And, like, yeah, we spent a long time talking about Shadow of the Colossus before, but, like, Shadow of the Colossus is such a massively expansive topic with so much lore, even though it's like an 8-hour long game. It is such a short game, but there is so much to it, so much behind it, so many things that have spawned from it, that it is, like, just this massive, massive topic.
And it's why we love it.
Exactly. There's a reason it's my favorite game ever.
Agreed. Completely agreed.
It's just so good. Like, shit, I could get into it. I don't want to get into it because I'll talk about it for the next 5 hours. And we all know I will.
Yeah. It's
Because I could talk about that for eternity.
it's like we know you, Gumbo.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, no.
Oh man. There's so much more we could go into, but there's not enough time in the day.
It really isn't. And like even the stuff that we spoke about today, we could actually totally go even deeper.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't even scratched the surface on any of the topics we've talked about.
No, we just like kind of just did like a rapid fire speed round effectively.
Yeah, this is just kind of like getting some ideas out there. Sure, we went into a little bit more depth on the Warhammer side of things, but Warhammer is in and of itself a massive, just enormous topic. I barely know anything about it personally. Eric is kind of our expert here, and he talked about it for 40 minutes
I did. Well,
without
okay,
even
that-
scratching
okay, hold
the
on.
surface.
Side note, it was not the full 40 minutes that I was talking about it. It was probably a good at least
It was like 35.
30 to
It was
30.
like 35 minutes. But like that was just one little
That was
like,
just
corner.
2 armies. There are more of the
Yeah.
Xenos armies that I could have absolutely covered into. Like, for a prime example, I could have gone into the Orcs, the Tyranids, the Leagues of Votan, the Eldari, even. I could have gone into that. Hell,
There's-
I could have gone back and decided to go into the Forces of fucking Chaos. Even into the fucking
Could have
Imperium
gone
of Man.
into the Adeptus Mechanicus.
I don't want to start with them yet. Just
Yeah,
leave them for
no.
later.
Like there's just so many fascinating things, and it's like this is why I brought this topic, because like this is a starter for things that we'll be going into later again down the line.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely going to be like Eldritch 1.
Absolutely. Oh god, but I think we need to probably start wrapping up here, don't we?
We probably should. You know, we probably should. We've been at this for an hour and a half.
Probably should.
Close to an hour and a half now. That's okay.
Yeah.
We live for these moments. That's why we do this podcast. It's fun. It's chill. It's vibes.
Exactly. It's just, and like we're going into so many things that we're just passionate about and having fun talking about, and it's like, I could go more.
Always.
But, no, we have to end here, unfortunately, for now.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
Who, me?
Yeah, where can people find you?
Well, I mean, you can find me at Thunderstar5758 on YouTube, Twitch, and on Blue Sky. It's where I post most of my updates on anything that's going on. I don't update it as often as I probably should, but that's okay. I'm getting better.
More on it too. I need to get more on it too.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, it bite me.
And they actually just Blue Sky did an update recently where you can actually mark that you are live on Twitch.
Oh, did they? Good.
Yes, you
I'm
can
gonna have to
actually
do that.
put a link. You can tap on your icon, put a link to where you're at. So if like any followers or anything see that you're live, they can tap on your icon and immediately go straight to your Twitch channel.
Nice.
That is quite nice.
Yeah. Well,
And we know that Ian is a recluse, so he doesn't go anywhere.
yeah.
Ian's most likely seen with us. Let's be fair.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
that is also extremely valid.
You can find me on Twitch at Trick Harlequin, and that has all of the rest of my socials. I have to actually look the rest of my tags again at some point here, but for the most part, you can find me at Trick Harlequin just about everywhere. I am everywhere,
You're
and yet nowhere at the same time, I guess. I am Gabo. I am eternal.
Eternal Gabo.
If I'm not like on something, I'm probably chronicling the Abyss. Don't worry about it. The archive. What am I talking about?
Going through the archive.
Bite.
I have to guys, I have to chronicle my archive.
Yeah, I gotta chronicle my chronicles.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh,
I have
no,
to invest my.
I did invest in capital.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you right.
You're right. Alright, Trick.
For next week, I'm gonna pass it to our original host here, Eric.
Oh, fuck. I mean, to
I'm
be fair,
passing
it
the
is.
torch.
To be fair,
It is your turn.
It is my turn. It is forced to me because we can't go back to Ian.
Yeah.
But then I get to
exactly.
pick between both of you next week. What's the
You
topic?
do.
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
I don't. Here's the thing, man. It's like I have a couple ideas, but I want to actually like sit down and kind of look at both of them and kind of figure out. Okay,
Think about them
What-
first, yeah.
what would be the most interesting one?
Yeah.
Like I've got one that we
And, like-
could easily go over for fucking hours.
Is
But
it gonna be
if
another
we-
multi-topic?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like multi-episode topic?
No. It would be
He's scared of.
it'd be a one and done, but we might, if in the event that it does work, we might have an additional person join us for it.
Oh, okay.
Might have a guest. We'll see how it goes. I gotta get in touch with them, see what it is. If in the event that they are not available, I'll go with my other alternate option. But yeah. So
Fair, fair.
yes, I will be host next week. What topic?
It remains
depends.
to be seen.
It depends on the information I can gather from the other person. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. We will see you guys maybe later.
Maybe.
We'll
We
see.
shall see.
Mad?
And we will definitely see you next time.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye-bye now.
Chaos reigns.
Bye.